Hmm?
What happened?
I gotta go live.
Huh?
I gotta go live. I'm ready for Christmas time.
No.
I don't know. I just already got Christmas music in my head and everything. I'm sharing the live. Sharing the live. Sharing the love. Sharing the love. Hello, love. How are you? Turn it down a little. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wait for one more person to come on up in here. Look at there. We got our three. Y'all know three is the green light for me. Hello. Hello, and welcome to the Shawnee Show, you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm a little tired, but we here. We here. Yes, we've been well. We've been running a little crazy, but good nonetheless. Very, very blessed. Um, Let me move her glasses for she be saying I broke them. All right, you guys. So I wasn't here on Wednesdays, so I figured let's start with some love, sex, pain. Why not, right? Why not just rip the band-aid right on off? Hey, Bree. Did you get your package today, Bree? It said it was gonna be delivered today. I never checked on it again to see if it was, but hey, Brit. All right, y'all. So since I wasn't here Friday, I figure why not start with some love, sex, pain, get some Venus vibes out on a Monday real quick, and then we'll get into the astrology of the week. I might do a collective reading, but I might just save it for Wednesday. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Um, I don't know. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with Earth signs. Love, sex, pain. I didn't have to see a couple others too. Probably hit them out. Okay. Hey, Chosen Eyes, how are you? I'm glad you popped in because I was thinking about you today. I meant to text you, but I never did. And now look at you in the live. Hey. All right, Earth signs. So I feel like in love, you're just tired of messing around. Like you want something that's going to be permanent, something forever, something that you can feel comfortable in, but not locked down in. Like you still want to feel free. You still want romance and happiness, but you do want some sort of tradition, stability and security, and I really feel like when it comes to sex, you need to trust your instincts a little bit more. Your instincts are telling you to step outside the box, do something that you haven't done, try something new. Maybe you need to hunch somebody new. I don't know. But you need to be spicing things up. And you know that, but it's like something's holding you back. I don't know if you feel like you can't, or if the person that you're with is not comfortable with it, or what, but you need to spice things up and try something new and get out of that box that you've been in, Earth signs. What is the pain message for Earth sign spirit? What is the pain message? What do I have? Know your worth, baby. Remember who you are. Remember what you have sitting between your legs, sitting on top of your head. Remember what you bring to the table. If your expectations are high, you better be matching those expectations yourself, and understand that the sun will always shine and have divine favor on you as the earth, okay? It's just a matter of you learning how to use that energy instead of getting burnt by it, period. That's for Earth signs. Does that make sense, y'all? Thank y'all for these hearts. Y'all know I love the hearts. Okay, let's do water. Let's do water signs real quick. Hey, Tiffany. All right, what is the love, sex, pain message for water signs for the week? Ooh, I like this card. Doesn't come up that often. Cool. Okay, water signs. You guys need to stop sacrificing yourself because you're romanticizing the past in some way or another. Like, that ship has sailed. What happened needed to happen. Shit blew up in your face because it needed to. And you just really need to accept that and move on. Like, I understand that the chemistry was good, the sex was good, like, things were good at one point, but it seems like that ship has sailed, and at this point, you're kind of sacrificing yourself, trying to remain bound to a situation that is no longer for you. In sex, it's definitely time for you to find somebody who can allow you to submit, who can, bring you to ecstasy, because I feel like you haven't had that in a while, and you just need to let the spotlight be on you. You need to just sit back and relax and get some pleasure going. What is the pain message for water sign spirit? I don't know if it's you guys who were greedy or if it's someone that you were trying to help out that was greedy, but it seems like the way that you're looking from love is always like, what can I get materially speaking, because I'm going to give so much emotion and love, and you really end up backing yourself into a corner by doing that. So try to balance out your energy a little bit more. Also, if it's other people who are being a little bit greedy, like with your time, with your money, with your affection, whatever, stop tolerating that shit. What you tolerate, you're encouraged. So if you don't like it, stop tolerating it. Got the sacrifice card come through. I love this card. So beautiful. But it's in reverse, so it's giving me very self-sacrificing vibes and a need to stop doing that. Six of Pentacles. Well, what's causing you to be in this position of self-sacrifice? You're thinking about the past. Like, you went through some shit, you got through it, you were victorious, and now you're getting the validation and appreciation you deserve. Instead of you focusing on that, you're focusing on the chaos, the blow-ups, and the struggle. Focusing on the fact that you feel alone, the fact that you were disappointed, and you're not realizing that you survived, and now it's time for you to go through this point of rebirth. You gotta stop being so focused on your losses that you can't see where you winning at. And then when it comes to sex, like I said, you need to be pleased, you need to submit. tight. You need to let that light shine, baby. That's for water. By the way, I'm using the Black Lilith Oracle deck by Enchanting Alchemistry and the Fool's Journey and Erotic Arcana deck by Joe Off Duty 7. Both beautiful black women, beautiful black businesses. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. That was water. Now, let's do fire. And then air. Any water signs in here? Any water signs in here? Did that resonate with you all? Any water signs in the building? Hey. Any water? That's okay. I'm doing fire right now. You came in at the right time. It was for water. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. Tiffany, Pisces. Oh yeah, you are a rising Cancer. I am sleepy. I just kind of had a busy weekend, y'all, and I had a lot to catch up on today, and I started my cycle yesterday. So and it's like a rough one, so I'm like really drained. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm extremely drained. Hey, TT. Awesome. Yeah, that second day. I mean, this one is just really bad for me, honestly, but that second day always hits me hard. Man, normally my breaks out a little bit. I get like 1 or 2 pimples, but more than anything, my breast hurt like so bad in my back. Like I have ridiculous back cramps, like ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. See? Everybody sinks. And then me and my fiance never sync, but these last 2 times we've been synced, and I'm like, this has got to stop. Like, it's been 5 years at this point, and this shit don't happen. I'm trying to figure out who put the voodoo. Who put the voodoo? Oh, did y'all see that? That was almost the whole day. That was almost tragic. Okay, fire signs. So I feel like in love, you need some new beginnings. You need to work on building and teaching and learning a little bit more. You need to understand that the love and the fire that you have in your life is very passionate. It's very deep, and it takes work, so you have to put effort and energy into it. And you probably need to have sex. I know I haven't gotten to the sex part of it, but that's even coming up in the pain. Like, maybe you're being a little bit too greedy. You want too much and you're not willing to give enough. You need to figure out how to balance your scales a little bit more. Fire signs. When it comes to sex, I feel like you need to just trust your instincts a little bit more. You guys have a tendency to be aggressive, so be the goddamn aggressor. Do what you need to do. Bust it out. I feel like you need to have some adventure, which will incite your sexual chemistry and sexual energy, and also bring you to a place where you kind of see like the resources that you have in front of you sexually. And by resources, it can be toys, it can be positions, it can be body parts, it can be lingerie, It could be wigs, cosplay, whatever you guys are into. But let's get busy with the resources. Um, yeah, that's for fire signs. So we have the Magician, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Need to focus on new beginnings. Need to focus on building. Need to focus on balancing out that infinite energy, because at the end of the day, what you pour into something is exactly what you're going to get back. So you can't be out here focusing on what you've lost. Got to focus on what's left. Don't get greedy, and don't sacrifice sex for work, okay? Do not sacrifice sex for work. At the end of the day, the money is going to be there because Spirit said, I got you. But your partner might not be there. Trust your instincts. Like I said, be passionate, be aggressive. You guys are used to doing that. But you need some adventure to kind of spark it up, okay? So create the adventure and then gather your resources. Period. That's for fire signs. Now, air. What y'all got going? When I get my behind closed doors deck from Joe Off Duty, I'm going to add it to these love, sex, pain readings, and I know it's just going to be the missing element that I need. Like, I feel like, well, y'all just wait. Just wait. Not trying. Damn, that fire must have hit different. These faces y'all got in the comments. Damn, that water was deep. Legs up. Hey, Ducky. All right, air signs. I feel like it's time for you to take a chance on love. I feel like you've been running, even though new opportunities have been presented to you. And you need to get your mind, body, and spirit on one accord to go ahead and take this opportunity. Go ahead and let yourself be loved. Be receptive to it. Seems like whoever's trying to love you is a decent person. I feel like you've been being a little bit wishy-washy and mean, though. Put your guard down a little bit. It's going to be all right. Be a little bit more seductive. Be a little bit more submissive. And just let it happen. It's going to be okay. It's gonna be okay. Girl, I don't know. Some seem like somebody about to come. If they haven't came already, seems like somebody's on the way. I feel like your pain is like you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, though. Like, you're always waiting for the bad things to happen, and so you automatically see love and relationships as like a trap of some bullshit. And if that's what you see, then that's what you're gonna get. You'll never be able to see the hidden treasure that's on the other side of that. So y'all gotta have a little bit more compassion and shift that perspective, baby. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. You got the Three of Wands. Okay, new opportunities, new beginnings, good chances, good fortune, make that trinity between mind, body, and spirit, so you can make a sound decision and feel supported in that. Allow the energy of the lovers to consume you, the balance, the duality, the passion. It don't have to be married right now, but it can be fun nonetheless. Be the temptress, okay? Open yourself up to sex. You don't have to sacrifice the submissive feminine aspect of yourself. You can let that part be and allow someone to come in, okay? You don't have to be as traditional as you think you do. On top of that, because you're up here thinking that you know everything and automatically assuming that it's going to be some bullshit, you're missing out on the treasure. You're missing out on the man. You're missing out on the good opportunities. You're missing out on the romance, okay? So just go in with a new attitude, a new idea, and have a little bit more compassion, okay? Period. That's it, air signs. I don't even know what else to say to y'all. That just really came out like bam, 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 bam. Like, I feel like I was just, some of y'all might have to bob and weave a little bit. Okay, so that is our love, sex, pain report for the elements, you guys. I'm so sorry that I was not here on Friday to deliver that. I will be here this Friday though to deliver and to give y'all the Venus report. It's gonna be short and it's probably gonna be during the day while my fiance is at work, but I'm gonna be here nonetheless. On Wednesday I'll be here. Maybe I won't be here on Wednesday. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But I'll be here Friday if I'm not here on Wednesday. And y'all need to get y'all tickets to New Moon Illumination. Okay, it's on Sunday. I'm doing a new moon reading. I'm doing a Aries specific journal prompt. I'm doing new moon and Aries ceremony basically, and we're gonna be doing journaling. We're gonna be doing meditation. We're gonna be doing divination. So come on in the room, get your tickets. Tickets are 11:11. The link wasn't out working over the weekend, so if you got my email and you tried to go, I know it was saying no schedule displayed. I don't know why my website was tripping, but I got it fixed, so y'all can go and purchase those. Yeah, I did Earth first, TT. I'm gonna be doing a custom new moon in Aries meditation. I'm gonna be doing a custom new moon Aries journal prompt. I'm gonna be doing a new moon action and intention ceremony, and of course divination for you guys. Of course divination for you guys. I'll probably post an ad a couple times this week, so y'all will be having a reminder. But just so y'all know, it's on Sunday. I don't remember what time, but it's in the evening. All right. So this week in astrology, we have our last quarter moon. I told y'all last week that we were having our last quarter moon. In Capricorn, this is gonna bring work. Basically, we want to work. We want to get things done. We are trying to finish out strong before we get to this new moon energy on the 11th. So we've got 6 more days, you guys, until our new moon. And this is a perfect motivating energy that we need. That Libra full moon energy was heavy as hell, draining as hell. All that damn air and fire had us messed up, honestly. So I'm glad that we get a little bit of earth and water to kind of bring things back down. Okay. I think it is 8 to 11, Bryn. I think you're right. But just so y'all know, y'all can go to 11moons11.com/events or click the link in my bio, and all the details are there. So yeah, we have our last quarter moon in Capricorn on the 4th. This whole week is going to be pretty much influenced by this last quarter moon Capricorn energy until we get to Sunday, which is our new moon. The sun is still in Aries. I've talked to y'all until I'm blue in the face about this sun being in Aries and action and, impulse and kind of needing a certain sense of nurturing because it is a baby type of energy, but wanting to do things on your own. Mercury is also in Aries. We're not really concerned with explanations and talking in circles. We want to make decisions and move, okay? So, ain't nobody got time to be debating back and forth and trying to validate opinions and all that. Like, just be straightforward and concise in what you're trying to say because you're going to be able to be a little bit more productive and effective by doing that in your communications, especially since we have this last month of retrograde free energy before at the end of the month Pluto goes into retrograde, and then in May Mercury is going back into retrograde. Okay, so enjoy it, use it. Venus is also in Aries until the 14th. While Venus is in Aries, we're spontaneous, we're loving, we're passionate. We don't feel like dwelling on the past energy. We want to just move forward and express our desires and our love openly and freely. And we don't want to be bound by love. We want to be free in love. Mars is still in Gemini, y'all. I'm tired of this Mars Gemini energy. I hate the fact that Mars is moving to Cancer after it gets out of Gemini because that's no better. But I'm tired of this Mars and Gemini energy. It's so hard to focus under this energy. I just feel like I can't get anything done. As soon as I start doing one thing, I'm start doing something else, and I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here. Like I can't finish shit unless I focus on one thing at a time. And because I'm a person who always multitasks, that's really, really hard for me. So I'm over this energy. I don't know about y'all, but the best thing you can do under this energy is strategize and devise a concise plan to be able to move forward, as well as focus on one thing at a time. When it comes to your defense, be nice with your words, but be smart with your words. Like, instead of cursing a bitch out, let them really know, like, what's up in an educated way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be like, bitch, fuck you, you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit. You could really be like, you know what? You're lazy and you're a bum, and that's why your business ain't making no money. Not that that was any better. But I'm just saying. That was so mean. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, y'all. So be a little resourceful. You know, you're going to be clever. This is a good energy. Jupiter is definitely still in Aquarius. Saturn is definitely still in Aquarius. I would advise that you guys go back and watch my Great Conjunction video where I talked about how the Great Conjunction was going to affect your sign, because now we've moved out of spring equinox, and it's good to kind of go back and see if you felt those effects, and see if anything has intensified for you, and take notes, especially for those of you who I'm directly working with and doing regular readings and coachings with. It's good to incorporate that into your feedback. That's worse than curse words. Listen, there's an art of being nice nasty, okay? And Mars and Gemini, it just gives me nice nasty vibes. Like, as a Capricorn, Scorpio stellium, I already have that nice nasty down. But hey, goddess, how are you? I'm telling you, sometimes you just gotta nice nastily get somebody together, and you don't have to be vulgar or rude about it, because you don't want them going back saying, you know, she just a little hood rat, she cursed me out. I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to curse you out. Just tell you about yourself real quick and keep it on moving. So yeah, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, you guys. Uranus is still in Taurus. Listen, it's a lot of energy happening in April, in the month of April, that is really causing us to want to spend. On Wednesday, I'm going to be here and I'm going to talk about the astrology of the month, matter of fact. But don't spend, y'all. Be wise with your money. Be wise with your energy, okay? That's what money is. It's an energy. So be wise, be mindful. Because it's a lot of energy that's coming this month, astrologically, that you're going to want to overindulge and just have instant gratification. And I'm telling you, don't do it. You're going to regret it, okay? Let me see if there's anything interesting going on with Venus this week. Venus is in parallel to the sun until the 6th, which makes us very comfortable and harmonic in the way that we express our affections. And Venus is also in a sextile with Mars. It's a good time for making permanent ties, you know, as it relates to your relationship and bringing that level of fortune. Venus is going into a square with Pluto on the 11th. This is going to bring intense passion with a hidden agenda. So watch out. Make sure that you don't have any jealous or possessive outbursts. Yeah. Really, that's the main thing to be mindful of, being jealous and possessive at a high level. Let's see what else. That's it, y'all. That's it. The moon, of course, is waning. We're in our last quarter, Capricorn moon. The new moon is on the 11th. So that's it as far as the astrology of the week. Y'all got y'all love, sex, pain message. Wednesday, I will be here to do the astrology of the month and a month ahead collective reading, as well as our normal pick a number readings that we do on Wednesday. I kind of just want to do a collective message right now for y'all. Let me see what spread I want to do. I feel like I had made a Mars and Gemini spread. Maybe I can do that one. Hey Joe, hey Tiki. I just got done doing the love, sex, pain message, talking about how I can't wait for my deck so I can add it to these messages, because I feel like it's gonna give it what it needs. Y'all, I need to put all of my tarot spreads in one place. They're everywhere, literally. I never thought that I would create this many, and they're just everywhere. Like, I have some in this notebook, I have some in my phone, I have some on my computer. I need to put them all in one place. Okay, yes, for Mars and Gemini. Okay, here's the questions, you guys. What do you need to be more committed to at this time? How can you better focus your attention and maximize your time? How are you currently pitting one side of yourself against the other? Where have you been overly analytical or hypocritical? Where can you bring more harmony and balance to your relationships? How can you use the energy of Mars more productively this month? And then additional oracle guidance. So, let's see what is given. I think I'm going to use the Fool's Journey again. Choice. Why we supposed to be winning? All right, let's get these oracles out, and we'll be good to go, you guys. This sex card then came up about 11 times tonight. Listen, y'all need to be humping. It's April. Easter just passed. Easter is all about fertility, okay? It's all about fertility and growth. So y'all need to be humping. If you're not humping, you need to be creating, okay? Sexual energy is just creative energy. I'm telling y'all. Yes. Get a little naughty. All right, you guys. Oh, come on. I wanted to be done. This girl was like, pull one more. All right. All right, so what do you need to do to be more committed at this time? Create a strong financial strategy, y'all. I done told y'all, don't be spending all your money. Five of Pentacles is exactly what that means. The Five of Pentacles represents a lack of resources. It represents debt, poverty, frustration because you feel like you have been materially betrayed in some way. So what can you do? What can you be more committed to? Your financial strategy, your budget, your planning, maintaining your resources. That's what you can be more committed to. Cleaning up financial messes that you've already made if you've already done the damage. Excuse me. How can you better focus your attention and maximize your time? Understand that you are heavily protected, you are highly favored, and you are always divinely guided as long as you nurture your relationship with the earth, with water, with the sun, with air. Okay? As long as you nurture your relationship and allow the sun to shine down on you and create a level of growth, a level of strength, a level of longevity, a level of abundance, you're always going to be moving into the right direction. When you stop focusing on the sun and you start focusing on that self-doubt, that criticism, when you start focusing on that procrastination, when you start giving into that depression, when you start gossiping on the phone with people instead of doing what you need to do to elevate your life, you're negating the presence of the sun in your life, and you can't do that. Because spirit is real petty, y'all, just like us, okay? Real petty. Be like, oh, you ain't see what I came in and gave you? Let me go ahead and snatch that back real quick. How are you currently pitting one side of yourself against the other? Three of Cups. So either too many people in your business and you are afraid to stand up for yourself and set boundaries, or you're not asking for help and relying on your community when you need to. It's either one or the two. Could be both. Either way, whichever shoe fits, go ahead and put it on and fix it. Because we both, I mean, not we both, but we all need help, and we all need our alone time where we got to do things on our own. So you got to find a happy medium and a balance. Are y'all following me? Does that make sense? Where have you been overly analytical or hypocritical? The Queen of Swords. You've been way overthinking when it comes to dealing with other people. You've been a little bit judgmental. You have been in your head. You've been in your past experiences, and you're cold like ice right now, okay? Cold like ice. But at the same time, you want people to be warm to you. You want people to be accepting of you. You want people to be receptive to you. It don't work like that, mamas. You got to give respect to get respect. You got to give love to get love. You got to give affection to get affection. You got to give compassion to get compassion. You got to give empathy to get empathy. So if you think you're going to sit back behind your great wall of China that you've created because you're scared, and someone's going to come back there and reach out like Prince Charming and save you, it's not going to happen. Y'all are too busy taking things personal and making assumptions, and then as a function of that, blaming the world because you mad. You made yourself mad. Nobody ain't did nothing to you but live their life and mind their business. And you just happen to not like what they chose to do. And that's okay. That's their prerogative though. And it's, you just continue to move on. Okay? I don't know. You in here, girl. You in here, so I'm on you. um how can you bring more harmony and balance to your relationships? Combining and saving your resources, okay? Combining and saving your resources. So maybe you don't need to be going out to eat. Maybe you need to stay in and have like a patio dinner, or maybe you need to have a picnic, or maybe you can buy some painting supplies and paint, or maybe you're gonna buy an investment property together, or you're gonna establish a new business relationship that's gonna bring more money to you. Whatever it is, combining and saving your resources, that's how you can bring more harmony and balance to your relationships. um how can you use the energy of Mars more productively this month? The Devil. Noticing the ways in which you self-sabotage and getting out of your own way. Also understanding that sometimes your ego needs a little stroke, sometimes your shadow needs a little shine. So don't be afraid to let those aspects of yourself live, because if you don't, what happens is they just take over, and then you have no choice but to sabotage yourself. But at the same time, keep the balance. Don't just let yourself get out of control. Don't tell yourself no when you need to. Don't be afraid to defend yourself against yourself. Don't be afraid that if you are your own worst enemy, to slay yourself in order to let yourself live. Does that make sense, y'all? Um, Additional oracle guidance. We have abundance, sex, feel like a child again. Let me let y'all know. The first card that came out of this deck, love spell, love spell, love spell. Your love is hell. It's like a jail. Y'all are out here wanting these unrealistic ass relationships that y'all see on Instagram that are not even real, by the way. Y'all want, women are so sexualized and so put in, like, it's like we're products at this point, like ass, titties, hair, face, body. Like we're products, and then we selling all these products, and then men are just a wallet and a dick. Like, and I'm just like, how did y'all get here in 2021 that people are products in sex? Like, how did y'all get here? That is going to keep you trapped in a cycle. Commodity, yes. That is going to keep you trapped in a cycle of frustration, of lust, of disappointment, of betrayal, not only from other people that you're trying to connect with and be in relationships with, but with yourself. So you would do better to step out of that and allow yourself to love as freely as you did when you were a child. Not only are you allowing yourself to love and relate with the world as if you were a child, but to love and relate to yourself as if you were a child. Because that's a whole different other type of love and imagination. Okay? And from that place, you can what? Create, okay? Or develop intimacy, or have actual sex. Whichever box you want to check is fine. And what does that bring? Your abundance, okay? So I'm gonna need you guys to tap in with that energy. And then I did pull 2 star seeds for y'all. What did I do with them is the question. Here they are. So we have the golden children, inner child, innocence, and rare gifts. This speaks for itself after I just talked to y'all about tapping into your inner child. But this card also says all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. I'm going to read this to you all to end the live. But I hope these messages were helpful. If these messages have resonated with you, you can send a tip to Shani11LS on Cash App. That's SHAUNIE11LS. The Cash App link is also in my bio. You can book a personal reading with me. Especially, I would recommend that you book a new moon session since our new moon is coming up this Sunday. But you can book a new moon reading with me for $11.11. Or I'm sorry, not $11.11. That's the price of the event. You can get the tickets to the event. But you can book one with me for $22, or you can just purchase a soul session if you need general guidance. Also, if you are a client of mine and you do monthly sessions, I now am offering the Wake It Up forecast. It's $120. You get one session per month for 3 months, where I will give you your forecast for the month astrologically as well as through divination. And you will also get an email transcript of that. Each soul session is $65. So y'all are welcome to pay $65 a session, each session for 3 months. Or you can pay the $120, get your little discount. Okay, all paths lead home. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at-homeness, and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. How are you being called to turn your gaze within? Thank you so much, Joe. I can't wait to get my deck. I'm so excited. I wanted that one when I bought these other two, but I was like, let me wait. But I'm so excited, and y'all know when I get them, I'm gonna show them off. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I know I came in late, but y'all love me so much. Y'all was here anyways. The numbers continue to grow every week, and I'm so grateful for that. You guys know if you have any questions, you can always hop into my DMs. But other than that, y'all know y'all can click the link in my bio. Everything is there. The link to my YouTube is there if you want to watch these videos back later. You can also watch them on IGTV. The link to my Cash App is there in my bio. And the link to my website is also in my bio. I will be here on Wednesday with the month ahead message for you guys and the month ahead astrology. Probably won't be here on Friday, honestly, y'all. But I might. I'll decide on Wednesday and let y'all know. Thank you, Charity, for your donation. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will catch you guys on Wednesday night at 9 p.m.